All right, at this point you should have the slope and equation of lines practice sheet. We're going to go through the video example 1 and video example 2, and then you will do the rest of the sheet as practice on your own. The first video example should help you with questions 1 through 4, and the second video example should help you with questions 5 through 8. So our slope-intercept form of a line is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So we already know the slope in this case, so we're going to start off with y equals 2/3 x plus b. Then our point is an x and a y. So we're going to fill those in for x and y so we can solve for b. So we're going to have 6 equals 2/3 times -1 plus b. We'll multiply those two numbers, so we'll get 6 equals -2/3 plus b. I'm just going to rewrite this over here so we have some more space. We're going to add the 2/3 to both sides. Now, we don't want mixed numbers in our answer, so we don't want to just write this as 6 2/3. You can use your calculator to add the 6 and the 2/3, and that'll give us 6 is 18/3. So we'll end up getting 20/3 when we add them together for b. And then we're not done because we want to write our final answer. And to get the final answer, we're just going to fill this number in for b. So our final answer will be y equals 2/3 x. And then we got a positive 20/3, so we'll have plus 20/3 on the end. If we had gotten, say, a negative 20/3, then we would have minus 20/3 on the end. So questions 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be very similar to that. In example 2, they just give us 2 points the lines are passing, or the line is passing through. So the difference is we have to find the slope. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It does not matter which y value you start with, just be consistent and start with its x value on the bottom. So I'm going to start the y value of 11 minus the y value of 7 over, if I started with the y value of 11, I've got to start with the x value of 6 minus the x value of 3. So you can just put that in the calculator as is using your fraction button, and we eventually get 4/3. And now it's just like last problem. So we're going to have y equals 4/3 x plus b, because we will put the 4/3 in the m spot. And then it's your choice which point you want to sub in. You'll get the same answer for b either way. I'm going to take our first point there, the 3, 7. So I'll put 7 in for y, and I'll put 3 in for x. It's important to always sub in parentheses, especially if that thing you're subbing in is going to be a negative. So we'll multiply those two numbers together. We end up getting 4. And we'll subtract the 4 over to get 3 for b. But that's not our final answer. We've got to fill the b in our equation. So we have y equals 4/3 x plus 3. So video example 2 should help you with questions 5 through 8. Now each 2 questions that you do, get up and check your answers that are posted throughout the room. And then if you're in good shape with those, go do the next 2, get up, check your answers, and so on.